Hello all dinosaurs, welcome back to the basement Dino Dungeon. Today let's take a look at this custom painted Spinosaurus, which is known as the Camo Extreme, okay? And right here on the table you can see we have my entire collection of Spinosaurus figures. Yes, we will also be opening some of the new Dinosaur X. Hopefully we can get the pterosaur that we have been missing out. So let's go guys. Okay guys, so let's take a look at this. So this is our newly custom painted, it's not painted by me, I basically got it from a collector. He painted it himself. So let's take a look at this. I think we need to open this up. So this is basically the Camo Extreme Spinosaurus. Let's cut these wires loose, and I think the feet is actually screwed to the bottom of this box, so we have to open this up over here like this. They have actually, the collector, the artist actually helped us to attach this figurine onto the box, so it actually looks like an actual figure for us to collect and purchase. So give me one moment while we release these screws right here. Okay guys, so it's finally out from the box. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's zoom in and take a look at this really beautiful Spinosaurus. So this is basically repainted from the Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus, which I think should be this one right here. So the painter, the artist, actually got the Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus and gave it a base coat of brown, followed by the black stripes, and of course the blue patterns right on top. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Where's the button? Yeah, I think the button is right here, which I think should still be working. I think the jaw is really tight. I'm not sure whether we can, oh yeah, we can still open it. But yeah, it's looking really awesome, I must say. So the button is still working, as you guys can see. So let's begin and have a look, starting from the head, okay? So I think the eyes are really painted very well. You can see it's very nicely detailed, and yeah, it looks amazing. I really love this color scheme, and I think I'm going to show you guys my own repainted Spinosaurus right at the back. Okay, so this is basically the Spinosaurus. You can see, wow, it has really beautiful and striking black stripes, black patterns across the entire body, and the underside is actually painted with this cream brown, which looks really good. And you can see at the lower jaw you can also find some blue patterns across the face. Okay, the black stripes actually spreads across the entire tail to the end of the tail, which is really awesome. So the other side you can see is nicely painted as well, so it looks super amazing, I must say. Okay, I'm gonna put this right over here, and let's take a look at another one of our repainted Spinosaurus. I'm not too sure whether you guys have seen this before. This is basically repainted by myself. Yes, I painted this entirely on my own, and I called this Earthquake Spinosaurus because of these lines, this patterns right here. And of course I took the inspiration from the Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus 2021 version. Okay, so this is the one I took some reference from. So you can see the face is quite similar in some ways, and of course the colors are also inspired by this figure. Yeah, so right now in our collection we have two Spinosaurus, custom painted Spinosaurus. I want you guys to let me know which one do you guys like more. If you ask me, it's going to be really difficult, and I'm gonna be slightly biased towards my own design right here, but I really love this one as well. I'll be placing all of this Spinosaurus at the top of level 2 Jurassic World Midland shelf, a space dedicated to just Spinosaurus. Okay, yeah, we will have another look at this Spinosaurus later on. Let me just put this right at the back. Okay, put this right at the back. And before we actually look at other Spinosaurus, let's open up one of this. We have almost collected the entire set, but we're still lacking one pterosaur. So let's open this up and have a look, okay? Okay guys, so I have actually sliced some of the plastic off because it's actually very difficult to open this up. So as you guys can see, it is very well protected by, you know, 2 layers of plastic. And let's open this up as well. Okay, you have to like remove this first. So we're still, I think this is a car. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh yes, guys! Awesome! Really awesome, guys. We have finally got the pterosaur. So this, it's really fantastic, guys. Really awesome. Because I was actually thinking, because I was actually like, you know, I got this from my local Toys R Us, and majority of the vehicles, they are actually very lightweight. So you know what I tried to do is that I tried to shake these little surprises and to make sure that they are actually like heavy. So maybe that's why I have never, you know, received the pterosaur, but finally we've got the pterosaur. Super excited. Let's have a look at this. So in case that you guys do not know, this is the entire set: the Dilophosaurus, T-Rex, Stegosaurus, you know, another T-Rex which we got, you know, on Saturday, and this is the one that we have been missing up. And Amargasaurus and Brontosaurus, we have both of them. So finally we have got this. Yes. Okay, so let's try to fix this. I think this goes in for the head. Just pop it right in. Wow, it's really tough. And I think, wow, the wings are actually in like 2 parts. How do we do this? I think you need to connect the wings first, like this. It's really beautiful, I must say. And yeah, after such a long time, we have finally got the pterosaur. I still have a couple of more to open actually. I bought like a couple of them, but we'll continue to open them. I mean, even though we have actually the entire set. Let's just push this right in. Oh, this is taking a long time. It's really difficult. I don't think, you know, little ones will be able to fix this on themselves. You definitely need, like, you know, adopt or something like that. You know, even though I am an adult, I also have like difficulties fixing this. Okay, so I think this goes in right here. Wow, this is taking a long time, guys. Please be patient with me. Do you guys know that there are plenty of Jurassic World Dominion figures out now? I'm trying to get hold of a Giganotosaurus, Super Colossal Giganotosaurus. It's not on sale yet in many countries, but I know that certain countries, they actually have it already. So I'm trying to get hold of one from eBay, which costs like double the price. I'm not kidding you guys. It costs double the price. But I can't wait that long for my country to actually have it. So I have to pay like a premium price so that I'll be able to show it to you guys. But hopefully, yeah, we can find one and review it for you guys. Okay, let's pop this in. Wow, it's taking a long time, guys. Okay, we are almost done. We're just left with the lower jaw. So let's just pop this right in over here, and there you go. So this is the pterosaur that we have been trying to get our hands on. Finally we got it to complete the entire set. It was not easy, guys. It was not easy. And it comes with this little chain, so you basically can just snap it onto both the legs, I guess. So this is actually a series where, you know, it's like capture. You know, this came off again, guys. Yeah, just pop it right in. You can just snap this onto the feet, the legs actually. It's not easy. I must say the quality of it is actually pretty good. I mean, if you take a look at this, it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, it's quite well detailed. It's quite beautifully painted. I really like this a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have purchased so many of them. And to show you guys. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm very happy that we finally got this. So I guess we can skip opening this. We can probably open this in another video, okay? But hopefully we can get another green T-Rex. That would be awesome. Next, let's take a look at other Spinosaurus first, okay? You guys have already seen this. This is basically Spinosaurus Earthquake. I'm gonna put this away. Let's have a look at some other Spinosaurus. We have plenty of them on the table. So let's begin with one which is non-Jurassic World. How about this one right here? So this one is actually a Quadrupedal Spinosaurus from Pinaso. It's a really beautiful one. So this is like a new construction of a Spinosaurus. So I think the very common Spinosaurus that we all know are actually this type of Spinosaurus that was seen in Jurassic World. This is what we call a bipedal Spinosaurus. So this is actually a Takara Tomy Jurassic World inspired Spinosaurus. And you guys know that Spinosaurus is basically known as spine lizard. And yeah, I think previously all the paleontologists actually thought Spinosaurus, you know, are this like, you know, walking monster on two legs. But I think further research have shown that Spinosaurus may look more like this, like a quadrupedal, you know, walking on four legs, like, you know, like a Komodo dragon, like a crocodile. Yep. So this is our first non-Jurassic World figure. Let's take a look at other Jurassic World figures. Okay, this one, it's a basic figure. So basic figure of a Spinosaurus, you can see the entire color scheme resembles this color scheme right over here, okay, which is the Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus from the very first wave. I think this figure alone is like from 2018 if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so this one looks like that. So you have already you guys have already seen this. Let's take a look at another one from Jurassic World series. This is the Battle Damage Spinosaurus, which is a pretty rare one, I would say, pretty rare. But this figure of mine is not able to like stand very well. So this figure, it's super awesome. It actually comes with this feature where you can open this flap of skin. Yeah, this flap of skin. You can also open the rib cage, and there's a button right here for you to like move the internal parts to simulate, like, you know, the beating of a heartbeat. And you can see like red slime in it to sort of like, you know, imitate or resemble blood. So it's very cool. Of course, it comes with the same feature at the top. So Battle Damage Spinosaurus, this one I think is like one of the rarer ones. Yep, very hard to find. And if you were to get this on like, you know, eBay or something like that, it's going to cost you like a ton of money. Next up, let's take a look at another non-Mattel or non-Jurassic World Spinosaurus, another one from PNSO. This one has got to be one of our more expensive figurines in our collections. Yep, so it's a really beautiful one. But at the same time, this figure, I think you can't call this figure a toy for sure. It is more like a mini statue. It looks very realistic, and the teeth are actually sharp in real life. I'm not kidding you. These are actually very sharp, and it's made of really hot and tough material. Okay, so that's a really beautiful one. Okay guys, so let's take a look at more Mattel figures. Okay, I mean more Jurassic World figures. What about this one? This one, it's the latest, I would say the latest Spinosaurus figure from the Jurassic World series. There are some issues with this figure, as they can't really stand very well. But yeah, overall the paint scheme of this looks incredible. I love the graduation on the face. It looks really fantastic. Let's take a look at some of the older Jurassic World Spinosaurus. Okay, I'm gonna say Jurassic World, but how about Jurassic Park? This one right here, it's very old. It's from where is this from? Let's see. When is this from? I mean, this is actually produced by Hasbro, and it is a 1997 figure. Wow, that is a super long time. It's like 25 years old. Oh my goodness, it's really long. Yeah, so I think this figure, it's supposed to have sounds, but the batteries has ran out. It's very frustrating. Do you guys like your figures with like sounds? I mean, I do like them, but I hate the fact that you have to constantly replace the batteries. Yes, it's very frustrating. Okay, let's move on and take a look at some non-Mattel, non-Jurassic World one. So this one is actually a Quadrupedal Spinosaurus. This is from a manufacturer called Ltd. Not the best looking one, I must say. How about this one? This one is a Bipedal Spinosaurus. I think this one looks pretty good. It is from Mojo, if I'm not wrong. It's a very nice one. The paint scheme is incredible. The detailing is incredible. I love this. And do you guys know what is the function of this sail right here? Do you guys have any idea? I'm pretty sure that you guys may not know. I mean, I do not know exactly, but let's take a look at this one first. How about this Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus? It's supposed to have sounds. We have two of the same figure. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this one works. What? Both doesn't work anymore. I mean, the batteries, I just changed them like a couple of months back and now they're dead. Yeah, it's pretty fast. So yeah, the function of this sail, some paleontologists actually felt that this sail actually helps the Spinosaurus to swim. Sort of like a sail on a boat to guide it. Some actually thought that this could be like, body temperature regulation feature. So it can basically emit heat from its body. Emit basically means like, give up, and give out heat to keep the body cool. Yeah, so that could be a possibility. Could be, yeah. Of course, another possibility is that, this sail is used for display purposes, just like, peacock displaying the beautiful feathers. Okay, next let's take a look at this two Spinosaurus Snap Squad. So these are basically the cutest Spinosaurus you can find in my collection. This is the one which has a resemblance to the Spinosaurus Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus. This one, it's I don't know, this is just like a new color scheme. We have two minifigures here as well. This is from the blind bags, a very cool one. The paint scheme looks pretty awesome as well. And this, it's from the captive eggs. Okay, not the best, I must say. I mean, the coloration looks very patchy and kind of messy, but still a cool figure when it comes to the pose. Alright, let's see what else we've got on the table. We have two more minifigures right here. What are these actually? These are actually from Jurassic Park 3. So this one has a very nice color scheme. It has some metallic paint across the body, so it looks really good. This one has a more toned down and earthy look and feel. It's spotting like a different tones of brown and olive. I think you can call that color olive. Okay, next up, I'm gonna open this. This series is actually a very, very simple series. You can probably find I'm gonna just slice this open. You can probably find like some velociraptors, you can find like T-Rex. Let's open this up together and let's see what we've got. I'm still waiting, I'm still hoping to get the golden T-Rex. Yeah, let's pop this open. Oh, it's not a golden T-Rex, but this is not bad either. What is this, guys? Is this like a velociraptor? It has like 3 fingers. It doesn't have a sickle-shaped claw. Kind of confused. Let's have a look. I don't think it's a T-Rex for sure. It's a T-Rex? Oh my goodness, guys, this is the T-Rex. But this is not a T-Rex. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, if you take a look at the fingers, it has 3 digits on each arm. So that is definitely not a T-Rex. A T-Rex only has 2 fingers. So, yeah, I think this is really the T-Rex, but they just got the number of fingers wrong. That is a kind of, I'm not happy with this because I don't think you should get the fingers wrong on the T-Rex because that is like, one of the very significant trademark of a T-Rex, and to have it like with 3 fingers is totally wrong. Yep. Alright, let's move on and take a look at more cool figures of Spinosaurus. Okay, this one right here is actually a very beautiful Spinosaurus. I got this relatively recently, maybe like earlier this year, or late last year. This is actually a Spinosaurus from Favorite Co. It's a really beautiful one. It comes with this little stand. Yeah, it's a really beautiful one. Very intricately done. You can see the paintwork, the detailing. It's pretty impressive. Next, let's see what else we've got right here. Okay, this one is a pretty cool one. We got this earlier this year. This is actually from Safari Ltd. This is a Spinosaurus in action. I think it is swimming. And the paintwork right over here, it reminds me of a crocodile. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best or the most well-detailed figure, but it is pretty good. I love the size. It is a huge size, and it can stand for sure. You can actually display this in your shelf without any issues. This one, it's one that has standing issues. So this is our young Spinosaurus from Peppo. You can see it is not standing really well. It keeps falling over. Oh, okay, there you go. It is actually balanced right now, which is very rare. So it's a really beautiful one. The parent of it is actually sitting right here. This is the parent. Okay, let's have a look at the parent of this Spinosaurus. Okay, so this is the adult Spinosaurus from Peppo. It's a really beautiful figure, very nicely detailed, very nicely painted, very cool. Let's place this right over here. Let's have the young Spinosaurus sitting next to it. Okay, I mean standing next to it. It's not easy to stand it next to it because it keeps falling over. Next, let's take a look at one of the lesser accurate and lesser attractive Spinosaurus in my collection. This is one from Mojo, I think. It is a bipedal Spinosaurus. This sail just is way too round. It's unrealistic. It should probably have like uneven shape like the rest. Even for the the one from the Jurassic World line, you don't see like a super perfect circle. It's more like an uneven kind of spread across it. Next, let's take a look at this. This is a Peppo minifigure. I don't think many of you guys have seen this before, because I have not shown this probably just once or twice in my entire 8 years on YouTube. So this is a Peppo minifigure, very beautiful. I have the entire set, sitting right here. Okay, this is the entire set of the minifigures. Pretty happy with this, to be honest. Very, very nice figure. Okay, let's move on and take a look at the other figures that we have missed out. What about this one right here? Have you guys seen this? It's a Schleich Spinosaurus. It's really colorful. I don't think we got this like individually. This figure, it's it came in a pack set, in a bundle with other dinosaurs. I can't remember which other dinosaurs, but yeah, it came in a bundle set. Next up, we have another JP3 Spinosaurus, and you can see there's a bit of golden touch at the top of the body. You can see some golden metallic paint, and if you flip this dinosaur in a different angle, you'll be able to see the metallic shine on it. So it's pretty cool. Let's try to press this button. It's still working, guys. You can still hear the roars. It's pretty cool. Okay, so it comes with a button right beneath the throat right here, and it will produce a different roar. Okay, very, very awesome. I'm gonna put this right over here. Let's move on and take a look at other figures. Have you guys seen this? Okay, I mean, if you ask me which one is my most favorite Spinosaurus in my collection, this has got to be one of them. Definitely in the top 3. I know that this is actually quite a controversial Spinosaurus, and I know that a lot of collectors don't really like this, but I really love this. I mean, if you take a look at the details, you take a look at the tail, there's even like a small little cut right here. It's really beautifully done. And the mix of the paint, the detailing, the paint work is just absolutely mind-blowing. I'm just in love with this figure a lot. And you can even see like you can open the jaw. it just looks fantastic, and it can stand very well, which is a very important factor for me. Okay, that's a really beautiful Spinosaurus. Next up, let's take a look at another Quadrupedal Spinosaurus. This is actually from Schleich, which is a decent looking figure, but I mean, if you compare it with other figures from the brand, you will know that this is not the best work for sure, because when it comes to the detailing, this is kind of sloppy. You don't see this kind of it's kind of like unfinished. Usually Schleich figures, they're really well detailed. You can see every single scale with sharpness, and you can see this is like, it's kind of like, yeah, sloppily done. But overall, the pose, the shape looks pretty good. I like this a lot. I think I've already shown you guys this one just now. Yeah, it looks like a crocodile a little bit. I mean, the tail looks like the one that I've shown you guys just now. It looks like a crocodile. Okay, next up. This is a very interesting Spinosaurus. It's not the best, but it's really interesting because this is actually from the natural history. Oh, this is actually from Carnegie Spinosaurus, but I got this from the Natural History of Museum. And you can see like there are little bumps on his body, but the little bumps are like all aligned properly, which is very weird, because I don't think you should be able to see, like little thorns and little spikes on the body of an animal which are all properly aligned. I think that would be really weird. But yeah, pretty nice figure, I must say. Okay, let's move on and take a look at I think we're just left with the last few figures. What about this one? This is a pretty new addition in our collection generally. It is a 2021 Spinosaurus last year. This was just released from Safari Ltd. Very cool colors, I must say. I really love the refreshing turquoise color. I mean, it's highly unlikely that a reptile will have such beautiful colors, but it's really hard to say. I mean, if you guys know collared lizard is actually in orange and turquoise. So, I mean, it could be. Let's take a look at this one. I think this is our last figure of the day. An adult Spinosaurus from Schleich. Really beautiful one. Next, let's take a look at the Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus. I mean, the Extreme Chompin Camo Extreme Chompin Spinosaurus. Yeah, this is cool. I love this a lot. I'm really glad. I mean, if you take a look at the eye, it's painted very nicely. Yeah, I love the eyes. Let's see on the other side. Really well done, I must say. I mean, it's not like 100% perfect, but for this, yeah, I think it's really nice. I really love it a lot. Yeah. What about you guys? Do you guys think that this Spinosaurus is great? Yeah, I mean, personally, I love it a lot. So, yep, I'm happy with this buy, and I'm gonna put this on my shelf. All right. That is all for now. So this is basically my Spinosaurus collection. I don't think I have missed out any Spinosaurus. We probably have missed out one or two in our collection, but I think more or less this is my Spinosaurus collection. I hope that you guys love it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.